Hi everybody, welcome back to Nanny's Reborn Nursery. I am recording this video today, but I probably more than likely will not upload it today. I don't want to drive y'all nuts with so many videos in one day, but I'm just chomping at the bits to get in here and to fix my sweet little Annie here. We're going to work on that head, and I thought, why not go ahead and do a video while I'm doing it. I've got my zip tie here. I've got my bag of polyfill. I don't have a lot left, but I think it's going to be plenty. It's going to be enough for what I'm doing. So, let's see. I'm going to lay this down here so I won't lose it. But anyway, let's get right to this. We're going to pop off her little head. Aren't we, sweet girl? Let me kind of turn her around this way. I thought, why not just talk to you guys while I do this? Annie has the exact same problem that Caroline did. Exact same problem. So, we're going to do the exact same thing with Annie that we did Caroline. Okay, here we go. Pull that out. That is one heavy head. I kid you not. Okay. We pull this out. See, it just pops right out. You all probably know how to do this. I thought, why not? Why not just do a little video here? Yeah, this girl has really, these babies have really developed some problems with having that really extra heavy head. And right now what I'm doing, I'll show you all. Right now what I'm doing, I'm just going to kind of stuff. These are big girls anyway, okay? So I'm just kind of stuffing some of that and pushing that down in there. So I can get ready to put extra stuffing in her body. And I will do that here in a minute. But first of all, here she is. Let's pull the stuffing out of Annie's head. We got some work to do, don't we, girl? I like a heavy baby. I really do. And it's like I told you all. I always tell my artists, you know, that I want some weight to my girls and my boys. But I've learned a lot since I started collecting. I've learned a lot because with your newborn babies, you want that weight in their head because, you know, you hold them in your arm like this and you're always supporting their head, and that weight is important on the way the baby feels. But as far as having really heavy weights in your toddlers, in their head, it's not good. Not in their head, it's not, because they won't set up. You can't do anything with them because they keep falling over. So that is why I'm having to do what I'm having to do. Now, I don't know if her sack of glass will come out or not. I may have to cut it like I did Caroline's. If you all watched that video, I may have to slit the... If the bag will come out, then I can remove the whole bag. But if it won't, I'll just cut the bag, and we'll take out let the glass beads come out. Don't y'all forget my patent on this now. This is my patent. It's so weird how they make these babies. Okay, now let's see here. I don't know. I don't think hers is stuck. From what I'm feeling, well, I don't know. It may be, you guys. I have to just be careful. Okay, you know what? I'm not taking any chances because you all know what happened. On Caroline's video, I'm not taking any chances. I'm not going to pull on that head. I'm just not going to pull on it. So I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to pull this right here. And I'm going to clip this to let those glass beads come out so that I'm not pulling. Oh, that's a funny color of glass. I've never seen that. Oh my gosh, how cool. I have never seen that color of glass, you guys. How awesome. It's pretty. It's green. I'll show you in a minute. It's got greens and browns. That's pretty. Yeah, the same thing has happened on this one. It is stuck. So we're just going to leave it up in there just like it is. No biggie deal. Nobody will never know it's there anyway. It's not that it's no different in the piece of hose, the piece of pantyhose, and then the stuffing. It's not a big deal. I'm going to show you all this. Look. I'm going to close, well, get some in my hand. Now that's a big hard piece that's got some glue in it. Look, can y'all see that? Look what color that is. Actually, that sort of looks like goose poop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't pick it up and show it to you like that, but you can see the colors. See the colors of it? It's got greens and like an amber brown color. That's just some glass beads that's gotten glue. Glue has stuck it together, so that's what that is. Let me show you. Let me close this up. Maybe I can hold this up next to the... That's heavy. Now that's heavy. Okay, look. Let me get my glasses off. So. See that? Look at that. See, this is Caroline's glass beads that I took out yesterday, and then up here on the top, that's Annie's glass beads. They're pretty. I love that. I didn't know they even made that color of glass. Well, what I'll do, I'll just mix them up. They can all... Glass is glass. To me, it doesn't matter what color it is. You don't see it anyway. It just goes in the, you know, in the bag anyway. But that's... I'm going to venture to say that right there, that's a good 2.5 pounds. That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, I may be pushing that a little bit. I don't know. But it's heavy. I can tell you that. Set that down there. Now, step 2. We are going to see how our little eyes look. Their little eyes get dusty. I think when they're just sitting around, you know, and you're displaying them in your nursery or in their little seats or whatever, they just get, their little eyes get dusty. I may have to add a little bit extra in here since I took the glass beads out, but that'll be okay. I need my toothbrush back. I have to just be really careful and not get poke in there and mess with that glue on the eyes or where the hair is glued down. I think the glue they use actually is like a spray glue, I think. I'm not for positive. I think this is going to be just right, the right amount. It is. It's going to be just right without the... Well, let's see here. I'm gonna put one more good batch in there. Just so long her little face isn't poked out. You have to watch. You have to kind of be careful because you can get too much. That's perfect right there. Let's see. Let's see. Does that look okay? I believe that's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, now put little Miss Annie's head over here, and I won't need this toothbrush anymore. And now we're going to put that beautiful little body back over here. See, look how the material is just kind of, you know. All right, now here we go. Pay close attention to the stuffing. I've got to turn her this way so I can see what I'm doing. To the stuffing that goes behind her shoulders, or at her shoulder joints, because let's face it, our babies, these toddler babies, they don't have droopy shoulders. And if them shoulders, if those little shoulders aren't standing up, you know what I'm saying? If those little shoulders aren't standing up, then you don't have any support for your baby's head. Let's see. See, look. See, you can already tell a difference. See that? Okay. Now let me flip her back around here. I've got to... In other words, you've got to give them a good foundation. If they don't have a good foundation, then that head, heavy or not, it's just over time. Well, if the head's too heavy, you're goofing up anyway. It's not going to hold. It's just not going to work out right. When it's a toddler baby, and I used every last bit of that, look, it's empty. So you know what? For now, this has to be enough for now. It has to be, because that's all I have. And yeah. And I think that's going to work out just right. Because see, she's got lots of padding now. And her head don't weigh near as much. So, here we go. Let me get my zip tie here. And remember what I told you all, this little knobby part that sticks out, see it? That needs to go away from your baby. Never put this knobby part that sticks out, never feed your zip tie through the baby and have this pointed toward the baby. Make sure this is pointed outward, away from the baby. So, yeah, Lisa, now that you've told them that, make it work right, girl. Okay, and you just feed it through there, right like that. It's the first few times I did this, it scared me to death. Like, it just scared me so bad. I was so worried I was going to mess something up, but it's just not that big of a deal. It's really not. See, now that head has something really good and firm to sit on, and being as that the head is not heavy any longer, then I shouldn't have to come back in here. I shouldn't have to come back in here. I know y'all can probably see the top of my head. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to come back in here anymore and do any more adjusting. She should be just right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think that's got it. Now let's go back here and clip this off. Let me make sure, yeah. I like to put it on there fairly tight. I mean, I like for their heads to turn, but I don't like it to turn. I like it to make sure it's on there good and tight. Well, this is what happens when you're left-handed. Chris from Chris's Cattle, she can tell you that. Us left-handers, we have a hard time, don't we, Chris? Okay, now let's see. Let me put this back in here. Let me look at her. Let's see what we have. I don't know if y'all can see her good or not. Look at that. See the difference? So you saw what she was looking like beforehand, and then you see what she looks like now. I think she's perfect. She likes to, her little head likes to dawdle over a little, but not, I mean, not every baby's going to have their head just straight like that and can't move it. Unless you've got so much stuffing in there, you know, that it's just crazy. But that's the difference. That is the difference. But now I've got glass beads everywhere. Actually, I'll be honest, I have a big mess. But that's normal, I guess. And now what I'll do right now is I'm going to put her dress back on her for the coronation. Oh, these dresses smell so good. I loaded them down with a little bit of fabric softener and everything. Oh, it smells good. We go, beautiful girl. Mommy's beautiful girl. Give me that little hand. There's a lot of frill and prissy lace and good stuff. All good stuff about this dress. Can't say enough. I absolutely cannot say enough good about these little dresses. They're made so well. I mean, like, they're made really, really well. Let's get your little hand up in here. Yeah, I washed these dresses twice, and I feel like that's plenty. That I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't have to worry about any color transfer at all. So, look at you. Just look at you. Look how beautiful you are. And look how well she's setting up, you guys. I'm very happy. Very happy, very pleased. I am so glad that I broke down and done this. Like I said, I knew that her and Caroline both had some really heavy heads. Annie and Caroline both, but I just really didn't realize the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize all of the pressure that it was pushing down on their body, and it was making all of the polyfill that was in there, it was making it all flatten down. So the little bows on the dresses, since they've been washed now, they're not as straight and flat as they were, but I'll straighten the bow back out. Lisa, that don't look good. That don't look good, Lisa. Lisa Gale. That's my middle name, by the way. Lisa Gale, Lisa Gale. I always remember Mama, my mama especially. Oh, man. That woman, she was a mess. You did not back talk her or smart mouth her. I'll tell you that. She would get your goat. Oh, she would get you good. But that's what my mama would always say. If she said my middle name, oh my, good golly, Miss Molly, I was in trouble. If my middle name was said. There we go. And I don't know if y'all got to see her little shoes or not. Let me pop her up here. Oh, she's still heavy. Look at her little shoes. I got those off. I think I got those off eBay. Aren't they cute? It's really hard to show you their shoes. Her and Caroline both. They got those little, well, now Caroline's legs are straight, but this little Miss Priss right here, she's got those little bent at the knee legs. She's a froggy baby. Aren't you, sweetie? Yeah. So there she is. And I'll tell you what, I had made myself nervous about this too, but I had this turquoise colored this bow. I had that tied around her head, and it's really, really dark, and I can't wash a bow. You'd tear it up. So guess what? I'm not putting it back on. So what I will do though is I will, let's see, I want this wide. I'm going to put a white ribbon. Ollie, if you do not stop scratching on that rug, mister, quit it. Don't do that. That boy, I tell you what. Now, let's see. Let me brush her hair out just a little bit. Get a little bit of the, I've put some wear and tear on her little head. She's got a piece of fuzz in her hair. You, the ladies, I've noticed that you ladies in the UK, you call fuzz, what we call fuzz or lint, you all call it fluff. And I think that's just so cool. I love how we call things, the things that we call here in the United States, the things that we call things and what you all call things, it's just crazy that the difference in the words that we use. See, that's like, okay, I'm not going to say everything because some things could get a little, you know, not so nice for a word that we would use here, but for like, let's see here. Like, you all call a Band-Aid, like a bandage, you know, you put on your finger. I think you all call it a rubber or a plaster, maybe. And I call it a Band-Aid. And that's like an eraser. You all call them, I think you all call them a rubber. And we call it eraser. That's what you erase something with, like that you've wrote, you know, with pencil or whatever. But our rubbers here will keep a woman from getting pregnant. Lisa, shut up. This is why the videos are not for children. But I mean, I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just being serious. Your all's, what you call a rubber, is an eraser, from my understanding. If I'm right. If I'm wrong, correct me. But then our rubbers here, which is also called a condom, you know. Lisa, just shut up. But yeah, it's just what I'm trying to say is that it's interesting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting at the different words that we use. What means one thing here that may not mean that to you all. Oh, boy, Nanny, that's a really big bow, isn't it? Let me step to the side here and see what she's looking like. I'm trying to make her hair look pretty, if I can at all. Now let's see. Turn around here and let me see you, Priss. Let me see, Priss. Oh yes. Oh yes. She's looking fine and divine. Look at her. Just look at that sweet, precious girl. Is she beautiful or what? I like that bow over on the side like that. She's ready for the coronation. Well, I'm going to let you ladies go. This is a 26-minute video, and I know I don't have to worry about the length of my videos so much anymore, but I still don't want to drive you crazy with them. Anyway, God bless you all. I love all you. I love you. Thank you for my new subscribers, my older subscribers who have been with me for as long as what you have. God bless you all. You all are who makes my channel. You're very much appreciated. I appreciate so much all of your kind words, all of your comments. It means the world to me. I always click the heart because it's just so time consuming to answer every single comment. And I don't want to answer one person's comment and not answer other people's comments, if you know what I mean. But anyway, know that when you see that heart, that I love you, I appreciate you. I wish you the very best, the absolute best in this walk of life. I love you all, and we will see you all probably maybe tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.